Happy Friday, everybody. I also want to thank you all for those of you that follow me and communicate with me and support what I'm doing and encourage me. Gosh, I appreciate it. Last night I got to meet with an Instagram and YouTube follower who lives near Seattle and had dinner with him, and we were just talking back and forth about a number of different things, but he was curious about certain aspects of my lifestyle and everything, and it's often when you're talking to someone who's not someone for real, it's like what was really funny, and we were laughing about it, is that anybody who follows my YouTube channel or has for any significant amount of time knows way more about me than I could possibly know about them when I meet them. Like I met Doug last night, and it's an interesting experience, and I've only been doing this faithful once a week video thing on YouTube for, I think I'm coming up on 2 years of doing that, maybe less, year and a half. And boy, you really put yourself out there. It hasn't been hard for me because I'm already kind of out there with the work I do, and I enjoy it, and I'm hoping that some of the things I talk about are relatable and can help out people who are going through similar things that I have or that I am going through, whatever that may be. And it's really cool to have a channel the likes of mine where I'm not trying to build some massive following. I don't care if it ever gets monetized. That's not my goal. My goal is to just kind of video, diary, vlog, and share what's going on in my life. And so I don't feel any pressure, And so the people that follow me and communicate with me are just really genuine, regular people. They aren't, nobody's trying to swing anything. I mean, it just, if you're building a real channel and you're trying to hype it up and everything, and you're working hard to do that, you deal with a lot of different kinds of entities that I don't have to deal with, and I like that. But anyway, what I kind of wanted to talk about today after my meeting yesterday with Doug is that in talking to him about my life, I had a moment there where I was just talking about how blessed I feel to be living this life that I'm living in. It's not without its challenges. Anybody who follows my YouTube knows I've had plenty of challenges. Mechanical, other things in life. We all have challenges. We all do. But I was talking about how the coolest thing, and I think about often, many times, when I'm going to sleep, I literally go to sleep with so much gratitude, like, man, if this was my last day, this is great. That is so unique, and I forget about that sometimes, that it wasn't so too long ago, before I launched into all this, just in my previous life, where I went to bed, I went to sleep, happy about certain elements of my life, but overarchingly thinking, I just got to hang in there. I just got to hang in there. And eventually we'll get to that goal. Eventually, I'll really be feeling great and happy, and it won't feel like such toil, be that on an emotional level or literally manual labor level, what have you. I think anybody who's lived long enough knows what I'm talking about. We all go through periods in our life where, yeah, it's a frustrating period, and you just gotta get through it. You just gotta get through it. I mean, that's all you can do sometimes. And that's okay. Temporary, we got through it. But when your full baseline existence is such that you're living for a time that is just a hope, a vision down the road, And that's a rough existence. And I know a lot of people who are kind of doing that to one degree or another. And I think most of us, at least in this country, I can't speak for other countries, I think most of us in this country are in a rather significant survival mode and working really hard with the hopes of getting to a place that feels positive at the end of the day, that you're happy with what you did all day. And yes, I live in a truck. I'm technically below the poverty line for sure, but I love my life, and it's simple, and gosh, I really wouldn't change a thing. I literally do go to sleep at night and feel like, wow, this is a great day. I'm not waiting for anything. I'm not trying to get to something that will bring me some ultimate satisfaction or serenity or a sense of I've arrived. My life is arrival. And when I was realizing that, talking to Doug, I almost choked up. I kind of choked up, just like I just did a little bit here, because that's such a miraculous thing. And I know so many people who will live their whole life and not have that. So, for me, it's taken some big sacrifices. Everybody's road is different. I'm certainly not saying you have to live in a vehicle to get serenity in your life. No. I'll never say such a thing. That's my path. And, lifestyle is important. You got to like how you live. If you don't like how you live, it's going to be hard to be, happy with what's going on. So I know life is way more complicated than that. I'm a parent. There was a time, when I was raising children where you don't have a lot of options. You got to do what you got to do. So, but I just wanted to come on, have a little coffee. I didn't have a big video plan this week. Been really busy, and just thought I'd have some coffee with you and share that little feeling and express my gratitude to the people who help support the work I'm doing, and to those who just follow along and communicate with me and encourage me. Y'all are wonderful, and I feel in my heart that what I'm doing is really valuable, and happy with my life, and that's just such a miracle thing. It's I can't even express it. Can't adequately express what a miracle I think that is after the life that I lived, which certainly was not a life of suffering, but to be where I am now, it just blows my mind. And I hope for everybody who watches this that you're working towards getting to a lifestyle and a reality that is really positive and really serves your heart's desire and blesses others along the way. So yeah, not a big video this week, but there you go. Again, it's just a vlog, and that's what's on my heart today. And there you go. So, wishing you a great weekend, and catch you next week. And why do we put a pinky under there? I don't know. Works for me. All right. Later.